So with the release of the Akaso Brave 6 Plus and the anticipated release of the Akaso Brave 7, I thought about why not take a look at the original Akaso Brave 6. What's going on, guys? My name is Ken. Thank y'all for coming back for yet another video. Like I said before, we're going to take a look at the Akaso Brave 6 and see how it stacks up today. And now, before we go into any of the video portion of the review, we're just going to talk about the camera a little bit. Now, on the video quality, we're just going to focus on the 4K at 24 frames per second because it doesn't shoot 4K 30 or 60. We're going to talk about the 2K at 2K at 30 frames per second. We're also going to talk about the 1080p at 60 frames per second. So first, let's just dive into the review and talk a little bit more about the action camera. Let's take a look at the body portion of the action camera. All right, guys, as you can see, this has the black slick design that I really like. So you have your lens and you have one button that turns the camera on and off, and also at the top of the camera you have your up and down button and also your mode button. Now on the left side of the camera, which I really like, it has that door for your micro USB and your charging cable. So that's something that I really like about the action camera, and I wish that Akaso, hope that Akaso, I should say, include this door into all of their other action cameras in the future. Now on the bottom of the camera, it does not have a 1/4-20 or a tripod screw mount, and that's something that I wish Akaso would have incorporated into the Akaso Brave 6 Plus, but it does not have it on this one or the 6 Plus, and I really wish that's something they had done, because it would have definitely made a big difference to me when it came down to the quality of the camera. Now, you know, you guys, if you already got the 6, and this may not be an issue with you, but if you go to the step up to the 6 Plus, but to me it was an issue, and I just wish that's something they would have incorporated in it. Now on the other side, you have a door for your battery and for your SD card, so you got that as well. But you know, the door, having that door on the left side does help out a lot, particularly if it's raining or you're around water or something like that. If you don't have it in a plastic case or the waterproof case, that door covering that's something that I wish that they would actually start incorporating into the other action cameras that they make. So that's a little bit about the camera, guys, and right now we're gonna dive into the video portion of it, and we're gonna start off with an audio test. The audio test is very important. Let's listen to an audio test. All right, guys, so this is an audio test with the Akaso Brave 6. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the audio doesn't sound that bad at all. I really like the audio. I mean, there's nothing really, I didn't do anything in post. The audio that you heard was really from the camera itself. So to me, that was good about the audio. The audio sound definitely better than the Akaso V50X. So let's take a look at the 4K at 24 frames per second. 4K, 24 frames per second. Ugh, that 4K does not look good. I'm sorry. On the Akaso V50, on the Brave 6, I should say, the 4K does not look good at all. So let's not even talk about that. Let's just go straight to the next one. Now, one thing I can say about the 2K portion of the video is that the colors look definitely good. I do find that the colors on this Akaso Brave 6 is much better than the colors on the, to me, in my own opinion, is better than the colors on the Akaso V50X, which is my favorite action camera from Akaso. So let's take a look at the 1080p, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the camera. So the 1080p doesn't look bad at all. The 1080p at 60 frames per second doesn't look bad at all. Again, the colors look definitely better on the Akaso Brave 6 to me, in my opinion, and then the Akaso V50X. So let's talk a little bit about what I think you should do if you got this particular camera. Now, most of you who got the Brave 6, if you consider upgrading to the Brave 6 Plus, I'll probably tell you don't do it. I would say go get the Akaso V50X, which is a much better camera. The Akaso Brave 6 Stabilization, this original one right here, is not good at all. Well, I should say it's not that great. I hate to say it's not good at all, but it's definitely better than some of the other cheaper action cameras that we've seen. But as far as the stabilization versus the Akaso V50X, the V50X is pretty much the very best stabilization of all the Akaso brand. I'm talking about the V50 Pro, the V50 Pro SE. The stabilization on the V50X is just way better. And if it was me, in my opinion, I would just save my money, and instead of upgrading to the the Brave 6 Plus, I would just save my money and get the Akaso V50X. In my own opinion, that's what I would do. And I know the Brave 6 Plus has touchscreen. It has a lot of different things. It shoots in a lot of more different resolution, and I've heard it has some ND filters and things of that nature. But personally, even with all of that's concerned, I would still get the Akaso V50X, because the Akaso V50X, outside of the audio, is a much better camera. And I know the Brave 6 Plus also has a microphone, which is not out yet, but even with all of that, I still would just go with the Akaso V50X. I think the Akaso V50X is a very good camera, and it's much cheaper than the Brave 6 Plus. And until the Brave 7 comes out, which we hope will be sometime soon, and have something to really compare the Akaso V50X and the Akaso V50 Pro to. Personally, as of right now, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on the Akaso Brave 6 Plus, but if I do, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that when I do that. But personally, I still would just save my money and buy the Akaso V50X, which is a better camera. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for me. I really do hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit that bell for notification, and check out all the stuff I have listed down below. If you got this camera, please use my advice. I don't think you're going to want to upgrade to the Akaso Brave 6. I think the Akaso V50X is going to be a much better camera for you. Again, if you got this particular Brave 6, I think the Brave 6 Plus is a good camera for those of you who don't have either the Brave 6 or the Akaso V50X. But if you are contemplating and thinking about upgrading, I think the Akaso V50X is going to be the better value. Alright guys, peace. I'll see you next time in the video. Y'all have a good one.